Hello everyone, thank you for tuning into my channel, Playing with Kristen, and put this down for a minute. This video is going to be how to plan with a busy schedule. I'm talking a little bit low because it's early in the morning. It's about 6:50 a.m. so it's not exactly light outside, which means I'm using my lamp. But anyway, let's get started. I wanted to do this video, how to plan with a busy schedule, because a lot of us have busy schedules. I started working recently, as you guys know, and my schedule got really busy. I thought it would be really easy to manage blogging, video, social media on top of working. I thought it would be very, very easy since I work nights. Well, not like overnights, but I work like evenings to closing. I thought it would not be a big deal to continue to blog and do videos the way I was doing them. But lo and behold, I was wrong. Like, I realized I was running low on time when I was doing stuff. I was rushing through things. I wasn't doing things because I wanted to get all this stuff done before work. So I needed to kind of revamp the way I was doing things. And so I'm hoping with the tips that I talked to you about today that you can apply them. And with that said, I am going to switch up when I do things. My plan with me will always be up every single Monday. That is never going to change unless I happen to, work on a Thursday or a Friday. They will be filmed the following week and put up a little bit later, just because I don't want to rush through it, and I don't want to half-ass anything. I want to actually be able to sit down and plan and not worry about in my head what do I need to do before work, because having a plan is supposed to make your life less stressful, not add to it. So as far as I know, I can stick to my usual plan with me's on Mondays and my blog post on Wednesdays and Fridays and videos on Thursdays and Saturdays. But if I have a hectic schedule, then I will just kind of switch up and do things when I have days off. So with that said, I'm going to give you some tips on what you can do, if you need to plan out the busy schedule, because we all like to take time out of our days and sit down and plan. If you're a person who goes all out on your plan, like stickers and sticker sheets and all of that, it takes you about a good, 30, 40 minutes to sit down and plan. And if you have other things going on, that kind of takes away from your planning. And I get it. I didn't realize how much I missed my plan until I started working. And so I really love sitting down and planning. I love sitting down, taking my time. I love filming the Plan With Me videos. So I don't want to take time away from that, just like I don't want to take time from any other thing I have to do in my house. So here are some tips. Try to plan on your days off, and that's usually what I try to do. I work in the evening, so if I need to pre-plan, I usually do it in the daytime early, right after my daughter goes to school, because that gives me a few hours. Just pre-planning. You guys know I use my sugar paper pre-planner, so I don't need to go all out with washi and all that stuff on that planner. But I try to do it on my days off. That way my mind is kind of clear. I don't have to worry about a work schedule, what I need to do when I get to work, all of that. I know it's busy, especially if you have kids. I have kids, I'm a wife, so that adds to the work. So that's why I really try to pre-plan or figure out how I'm going to do my plan with me on my days off. That way it's not taking time from anything else. Another tip is film multiple videos in one day if you can. If you film videos here on YouTube, to me, I like to film 2 videos in a day. So, when you see this video, I did have a plan to film my washi collection. I planned on filming my washi collection a couple of weeks ago, and that was before I decided to revamp my office. And so my washi collection video will be filmed later on. But usually when you see my 2 videos that week, they're usually filmed in the same day, just because videos take time to edit, videos take time to film. So I like to film them in one day. That way I can edit them, get them scheduled to upload, and I don't have to worry about them later on. and I can give my attention elsewhere. Another plan is, try to plan out as much as you can in one sitting. I understand this doesn't work for everybody. Some people do daily planning, like if you use a day designer. People don't like to plan out a week in advance, and that's perfectly fine. But for me, you guys know my plan with me is I try to plan out as much as I can in one sitting. For instance, every Monday, my oldest daughter gets out early from school. Every Wednesday, my youngest gets out. The trash comes every Thursday. And my work schedule and things that I know that are going to happen every single week, I try to put all of that down in my pre-planner and planning all in one sitting. That way, as the days go on during the week, I don't need to add all this information. I can just add little bits of information here and there. That way it's not overwhelming and I can focus on other things. So try to plan as much as you can in one sitting. That way it's out of the way. I usually do about 90% of my planning in one sitting, and then I'm kind of just waiting on my work schedule. I started pre-planning actually for next week. I started doing it pretty early. I usually don't do it till Tuesday. I started doing it like Sunday. Now I'm just kind of waiting on my work schedule, which I will get Wednesday when I go back to work. And grocery shopping. Usually I do grocery shopping on a weekend, unless I'm working like a full day on a weekend and I'm too tired to do grocery shopping after that. But if I'm usually off on a Saturday or Sunday, I will kind of do grocery shopping on either of those days. Number 4, it's not that serious. I know we take our planning very seriously. I take my planning very seriously. I love planning. I love doing my YouTube, my Instagram, and my blogging. But, it's really not that serious. And what I mean by that is everything is not going to get done in your planner every single day. And it's fine. Just because it's in your planner doesn't mean it's permanent. Things happen. Things pop up. Sometimes you may have to cancel something. Sometimes you just do not have the time to do something that you've written down. And it's okay. Because like I said, your planner is supposed to, de-stress you, not add to it. It's supposed to help you stay organized, help you stay productive. And it's okay if everything doesn't get done. There's times where I don't get everything done. Because sometimes I have every intention of, organizing a closet or organizing something in my youngest daughter's room, and something happens where I just cannot get to it because I have to do something else. And it's fine. I just, put a mark through it or, strike through it with a pen, and I just do it another day. It's perfectly fine. Just because it's in pen doesn't mean it's going to be permanent. Another tip I have is to write things down ASAP as they pop up. And sometimes you don't always have your planner. I work retail, so it's not like I sit at a desk where my planner is in front of me at all times. So I don't have my planner. I have this planner on me, but it's in my locker. But my thing is this, like if you're out and you remember that you have to do something when you get home, or if you're at home and you need to do something, but say you can't get to your planner for whatever reason, write things down as they pop up into your head. Because I can guarantee you, by the time you sit down to plan, you're going to forget. I'm a person where if I do not write something down, it will be forgotten. So I have like a notepad by my bed. I have notepads on my desk because sometimes I just need to jot something down. I don't have time to turn to said planner page or whatever week we're on and write it down. I just need to jot something down for me to do later. So when you write something down, as soon as it happens, you are more prone to remembering it and remembering to do it, therefore making your life a lot more organized. Lastly, have fun. We have busy schedules, we have jobs, we have kids, we have husbands, we have, family, we have, other obligations we do, and a lot of us for planning is a very, very fun hobby, and it's a thing that really calms us, distresses us, and, just have fun with it. If it's becoming a chore, then you're not going to want to do it anymore. And I mentioned that like in my changing how I plan, when it became like a chore to me, I had to step back and figure it out. So, just have fun when you're planning. And when you have fun when you're planning, it's going to make, writing your planner, a lot easier. It's going to come natural and you're just going to enjoy it. For me, picking out my washi and picking out what kind of spread I want to do, that's fun for me. And it's very calming, and seeing how a spread turns out is a lot of fun. I love seeing how other spreads turn out on different videos and different Instagrams, and I just have fun because I have a lot of things going on. You guys know I have I have a mental illness, and I have, kids I have to stress about there. I have to go to work and, make sure I get everything done. So a planner, that is like a kid when they're playing with their toys, or playing a video game. That's how planning is for me. It's very fun. So yeah, these are my tips that have worked for me, and I hope you have you can apply these to your life. And if you have any tips, leave them down below. I can just speak for me. I can't speak for anybody else on how they plan. If you're planning, if the way you plan is completely different from mine, and it works for you, then that's perfectly fine. Everybody has their different ways, but it's important to figure out how you need to fit your planning into your schedule. That way you're not rushing through it, because when you rush through, you will forget things. So yeah, with that said, I'm gonna get out of here. I hope you enjoyed this video, and I will see you all next time. Bye.